Hi everyone, amazing what a shower and dressing for the day will do for your appearance. For those of you who haven't watched my Rogue One Trailer 3 review, the newest Rogue One trailer, first off, go watch it. But also, yeah, I had literally only gotten up like 10 minutes prior, so I was completely just disheveled and tired and just looked like crap. I even had someone comment like, this is not a good video. And even I'm looking at myself like, you know, I don't know if he's commenting on the production quality of the video, which, to be fair, my production quality for my videos are never very good, simply because I just don't have the tech to make them any higher quality than what I make them, or if I looked like crap. Point being, no. Yeah, I'm showered, I'm good, so yeah. And CoroCoro finally leaked, like, fully leaked. So we had it leak yesterday. We had information, like, 1 second here. You're going to see the camera wobble a bit. Sorry. There we go. Shaky cam when I upload. It's like, we detect shakiness, instability in your video. I was like, yeah, whatever. But no, we have CoroCoro, finally, the images for CoroCoro finally. So we have all the implied information is revealed, as well as the information that was revealed. So let's just talk about the stuff that we know for a fact was revealed. So we know for a fact that the stuff that was actually revealed was, we have, first off, among everything else, I'm just going to get to one of the minor things right now. We have the first trial captain revealed. Now, their name is Ilma, or I believe it's Ilma. Now, we don't know what their trial is, what their specialty in Pokemon is. We know she's the first. I'm pretty certain, though, it's a woman. I think it's implying it's a woman. There's a character, which when I get to the actual stuff, I'll show you who they're possibly implying is this character. But it's implied to be a woman. It actually looks like it's a character in your HAL. I'm guessing they're, based on their actual appearance, I think and the fact that we see an Alolan, Raticate, and Young Goose is one of the totem Pokemon, both of which are normal dark in Raticate's case. I'm going to actually guess they're maybe the normal trial captain. I'm also guessing that each island has at least 4 captains to illustrate the fact that, 16 types between them. Maybe a couple types are left out. And I got like a zit there, I think. I don't know. It's blemish. I'm not even sure it's zit, but whatever. Anyway, moving on to stuff that you actually care about. So, yeah, but we got Alolan Grimer, which they say Alolan Grimer took on this form. Now it's a poison dark type by eating Alolan garbage, basically, like sucking the exhaust and stuff out of car mufflers and stuff like that. So, there is Alolan Grimer. Now, I can definitely see where the dark comes into play. What I do not get is, first off, it has 2 buck teeth. Grimer and Muck never had teeth, so that's odd. I'm wondering what the hell that yellow beard thing is. I've heard some people compare it to, like, and I'm certain the actual Pokemon bio will actually explain what this is about, but I've heard some people hint at that it's, what is it? Not radiator fluid, but coolant or something like that, and it just kind of formed on them. But yeah. But now, moving on to the other stuff we have, and I want to get this guy's Japanese name right, or at least try to pronounce it right. Falls into Silvadi. Okay, Silvadi. So Silvadi. This is the secret of Type Null. Type Null actually has an evolution. I did not see that one coming. Type Null did not. I mean, I assumed it had something going on with it, but I mean, we all did. But its abilities didn't hint at anything. It had like battle armor and stuff like that, which were abilities that already existed. But no, its secret is that once it bonds a trainer, it breaks its helmet and evolves into Silvadi, which is the Japanese name. We'll find out what its actual English name is when we actually get its official reveal. But there it is, and there's actually a picture of it. Let's see if I can expand that. So actually, we have a comparison, comparative analysis right here. So there's Type Null. You can see there, and then when it takes off the helmet, it turns into this, which is still a Chimera, but it definitely has a bit more of a Griffin feel now too. Which I'm not complaining. I would prefer an actual Griffin Pokemon, but no. Overall, I mean, I really do prefer Silvadi over Type Null. And squirrels are chasing each other in a tree, chasing each other down a tree. But just comparing their appearances, The tail is a bit brighter. The back legs look about the same, except maybe more muscular. Same with the bird claws. The only thing that's really different is the feathered feathers in the head and the crest. And its ability is called AR system. Or, yeah, AR system, where it basically, with a special held memory item, it's called, it literally can change its type on the fly. It can be any one of the 18 types. Which, when you look at the design and know the mythology, or know the text of type Null saying it was designed to rival Pokemon spoken of in mythology, it's an Arceus. They tried to make Arceus, or Arceus, depending on how you pronounce it. Now, did they succeed? No, this thing's obviously not going to be any Arceus/Arceus. This thing is not going to be that strong in terms of Arceus level power. This thing looks like it's going to be, honestly, a beast in combat. This thing does not look like it's going to be weak. Hell, Type Null didn't even look like it was going to be weak. I mean, it looked weird, but it looked like, from what it was described of, it was pretty tanky and powerful. This thing looks like it gains a massive speed boost from the giant heavy helmet being gone, and it looks like it's going to be a massive powerhouse overall. The fact it can change its typing makes it probably among the most versatile Pokemon you could have. I mean, as opposed to maybe like something like... no, honestly, it's more versatile than... I was about to say as opposed to something like Kecleon. But no, honestly, it is... it's more versatile than Kecleon, because Kecleon can change its typing based on the move it's hit by, but it still has to take a hit from that. Whereas... this Pokemon, you just need an item. That's all you need. But yeah, I mean... now, one second. Again, I want to get the names of these guys right. We also have the evolutionary line for Jangmo-o, which is called... First off, it's almost like Rango. Durango, and then hold on. It's Ranga, but it was with Jararanga. So Durango and Jararanga. How the Japanese names may differ, or English names may differ, I do not know, because those honestly sound like actual names. But no, they are dragon fighting types, which are types we have yet to have in the Pokemon series. And they're pretty beast-looking fighting types. Okay, look. So, first you get standard Jangmo-o. He's a cute little dragon, all that. Then turns into Durango. Turns into a bipedal dragon. Right there, it looks kind of like a bit of a... It has a bit of a Charmeleon-esque vibe to him, just in terms of his design. You can see the little scale and tail kind of reminds me of the flame. But he's clearly got scaled armor, something like that. And then he turns into Jaranga, which is clearly a samurai dragon. There's no other way to look at it. This is a samurai dragon. That is a beast-looking design right there. I dig that thing immensely. There's no way I can get it on my team early game, because, I mean, unless I trade it, which... I'll probably end up trading it at least once. Because I'm assuming Gen 7 can still trade with Gen 6. I assume. It's still technically a 3D engine. I'll have to figure that one out. Now, granted, I don't think you could trade... No, because new Pokemon generation, things along those lines. That being said, if we get another remake, which, let's see, if the order is anything to hint by, Diamond and Pearl remakes will be next in 7th Gen engine. Oh, those would look awesome. You know what? I would honestly love all the games remade again. Yeah, and I include Oras and Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. I include those two in the 7th Gen engine. That would be so awesome. Hell, I would the first gen, even though I love all Pokemon gens, is my least favorite gen. It just is. Whereas Oras is actually Ruby and Sapphire are actually my favorite gen. 3rd gen actually is my favorite generation. But my love for Pokemon all gens would immediately go up if you redid all of them in the 7th Gen engine. And actually, we're talking 7th Gen. Who knows what they'll do for 8th Gen, 9th Gen, assuming they continue the gens. But moving on, the last thing we're going to touch on real quick is this character I think is Ilum. Now, I think it's a woman, but it is somewhat androgynous. Given anime, it could very well be a guy. I think, though, do you think that's a woman? I think that's a woman. But, I mean, one way or the other, it's fine. Ilum, though, I'm assuming, I mean, if you look at it, it looks almost like a Mr. Rogers-esque character. I'm assuming it's either, based on the color, a ground type, because they tend to wear the colors of their types, the trial captains, if you notice, or a normal type, due to the Yungoos Raticate, or we'll meet some of the other trial captains on the island. We also got the name of the... Oh, that's right. We also got the name of the city. I think the first major city. One second. I believe its name was first town. Okay, first town is known in Japan as Haru City. Yeah, Hari. I'm gonna say it. Haruri. It's Hauri. So it's re at the end, but is. See, because of How, I want to say How's name, but problem with that is How's name, I believe, is spelled H-A-U, and it's H-A-U-O. So I'm not quite certain. In Domino's here, so yeah. But no, overall, I mean, that's an awesome pseudo line, man. I dig that line. It's new typing. I mean, it still gets wrecked to fairies. 1 second. Come on, Pop. You want to come up? Come on. You can go. That's a good baby. And there's Domino again. Domino. Domino, you're always trying to upstage me in my videos, Domino. Why? But no, it gets wrecked to fairy types. It's actually got a 1-up now on ice types. I mean, it's still gonna get hit by ice types and take damage, but it's actually got a resistance now to ice types to a degree, and the fighting type will actually come in handy against the ice type. It still takes damage to dragons, obviously. Dragons are always weak to dragons unless you got a dragon fairy type, in which case you got a beast dragon right there. Or beast type right there. The only type that fits that description is Mega Altaria. But no, I dig that. I was completely taken back by the type Null evolution, but that thing looks awesome, honestly. It does make me wonder if I doubt you can catch type Nulls. Type Null most likely has to be gifted to you. I assume that. All right, you want to come out here? She got a new bone with filling in it, so she's enjoying that. But no, I assume that maybe Gladion has type Null, so I'm assuming he's going to gift you type Null at some point. After you beat him a certain amount of time, story-wise, it's just going to make sense for you to receive type Null. I think it's going to be one of those gift Pokemon, kind of like Mega Lucario was in X and Y, Lapras, and so forth. But yeah, that's my thoughts on those. We're going to have a lot of Pokemon stuff over the weekend. But yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. As always, if you want us to review something, put in the comments below. Let us know. We'll do a review of it at some point. Be back in a little while with a couple more videos.